What's good, YouTube? Draft day was a hell of a night. It started early when the Lakers traded for Russell Westbrook. And it got interesting quick when Scottie Barnes jumped over Jalen Suggs for the 4th pick. Now the whole night was interesting. There were many trades, there was pieces moving everywhere. But the winners of the draft have to be the Houston Rockets. Think about this. Last year in the offseason, they started out with trading Russell Westbrook. And then James Harden was holding out. And pretty much everyone on that roster wanted out. Heck, they even fired the GM. Fast forward 1 year later, they have Kevin Porter Jr., they have Christian Wood, Jae'Sean Tate, Kenyon Martin Jr., and they still have John Wall under contract. He's not the old John Wall, but he's no slouch still. And then in the draft, they have 4 first-round picks, and they do great on all of them. With the number 2 pick, they selected Jalen Green. Jalen Green, the bona fide number 2 player in this draft class. I don't care if you think Evan Mobley is better than him, or if you think Evan Mobley is going to be better than him in the NBA. Jalen Green is the number 2 player in this class for a reason. He's a stud, and he's going to fit so well with Kevin Porter Jr. in that backcourt. At number 16, they picked Alperen Sengun. However you say his name. This kid is a beast. Go watch his highlights after this video. He's a center who moves, dribbles, and is sneakily athletic. At number 23, they took Usman Garuba, a player who's been putting in work for Real Madrid, the same team that Luka Doncic came from. This kid looks like a beast on the court. He's already a professional. Sengun is already professional. Jalen Green is already a professional. Do you see the trend here? They picked 3 professional players in the draft. That doesn't necessarily happen often. And then with the 24th pick, they got the cherry on top with Josh Christopher, Jalen Green's AAU teammate. Who cares about the season he had at Arizona State? This kid is a beast. He's a stud. And if anything, it's just going to make Jalen Green more comfortable in the organization. They're clearly invested in Jalen Green, and it's going to pay off. So think about it. They traded James Harden, their heart and soul of their team for the past 10 years, basically. And they have rebuilt and retooled their roster in 1 season. I'm not saying they're going to be good next year. I'm not saying they're going to be good in the next 2 years. But 1 year out of a rebuild, and to come home with Jalen Green, Kevin Porter Jr., Christian Wood, and then these other draft picks that they have, and all the young players that they have on their roster, I think that the Rockets are heading somewhere good.